Okay, this is the second tutorial. This tutorial is going to be about VApps. And just before we get started, I want you to notice down here, there it is, tutorials. I'm going to direct you guys to watch a few tutorials that are already made by the TouchCast company. Some of them are really good and a lot better than what I can do. Also, notice right here it says my name. That means I'm signed into my account. If you don't see that, then you're not signed in. Okay, so if you want to save stuff to your account, make sure that you're signed in. Okay, now how to do the VApp thing. All right, I'm going to start a new TouchCast. Okay, and one of the first things you're going to see is right there, add a VApp. Okay, add a VApp. So I want to start adding VApps to my project. Okay, but the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to have to do some stuff ahead of this before you even start your project. This is where you're going to do your research. This is where you're going to save pictures to your specific iPad so that it's all set up and ready to go for you. Okay? So before I even click on this guy to get this going, I'm going to show you an example of the type of research that you should be doing. Alright, so I'm going to close out of my TouchCast. I'm going to go to the old intranet. Okay, and what I've pulled up here is I'm on the other Mr. Columns website actually. And maybe I'm doing a TouchCast on Mr. Columns' domain for U.S. history. And I want to include some examples from that. So maybe I want to include some pictures of students' work that he has on his website. So I'm going to go to his website. I'm doing this research all ahead of time. I'm going to click on one of these pictures, and I'm just going to hold my finger there until this pop-up shows up. It's going to ask me to save image. Save image. Maybe I want a picture of Mr. Cobb. Maybe you don't know who he is, what he's all about. I'm going to click that, hold my finger. I'm going to save image. Okay? Now let's just throw one more example of student work here. Save image. I'm good to go. Alright, I'm even going to maybe write down the name of the website that I'm at if I want to use that. So going back into TouchCast, I've already done this thing, a research. I've saved the images days in advance. Click on the TouchCast app. There we go. There we go. I'm back into my TouchCast. Now this is where I'm going to click on Add a VApp. Right, and you're going to see this screen, and there's a tutorial that goes over this, but a lot of you are just going to add pictures or photos to your VApp. So when I click on that, I'm going to look at my album. It appears to be loading, or it's asking me, you can't see what that says for some reason, but it's asking to access my photos. And on my camera roll, when I click that, those are all the pictures that I've already saved to my iPad. So let's use that one. Notice the green Use button pops up. Okay. Now when I click on that, it's going to automatically add it to my TouchCast. Well, maybe I'm not ready for that picture to be up there yet. So I'm going to click on this little minus button here. Alright, and it brings it down to my VApp tray. Okay, and when I'm ready to use that, I just click on it again. And I can resize it. Alright, resize it. I can also say I want to do that so it's the full screen. I can make it so the camera's off and it really is the full screen by clicking that, or we can bring it back to how it was. Okay, but I want to add some more V-apps. Alright, so I'm going to click Add V-app. Go back to my photos. Click on my album again, my camera roll. There that is. Use. There he is. Okay, and I can move these. Alright, and again, I can hide them. Okay, they're both in my tray. I can add another V-app. I can add his web page. So a link is provided. You may want to look at the hotspot tutorial to figure out what that is. That's really neat. I can add maps, videos, either saved to your iPad or a link to a YouTube video. I can put a TouchCast inside another TouchCast. I mean, there's so many things. I can add a YouTube video. They probably won't let you in school, but Instagram stuff, pictures from Flickr, Google Drive. So if you have a worksheet from Google Drive, you can add in there. All right, quotes, Facebook stuff. You're not gonna, but you can create a poll. A lot of different things you can do with this. Okay, so those are your V-apps. But again, just so I stress this, a lot of your V-app work is going to be done ahead of time. And I want, before I start recording my video, all right, let's say I'm recording my video. You're going to see this little pop-up. All right, and right now it's just taking a picture of, okay, my iPad. But it's recording right now. And I want to, maybe it's a picture of me in front of a green screen, maybe it is just a picture of me or a picture of somebody else that I'm videotaping, but while I'm recording, this is where your camera person comes into play. Okay, I'm talking, but I'm ready to, maybe I say, Mr. J Column has a great website. Maybe you know who Mr. J Column is. If you don't, there he is. Alright, he has a great website. And on his website, he has lots of student work displayed. Maybe it's your work. And I can keep going. Okay. I stop my video. Right, and then I come up here and click done. Right now it's just taking a picture of, okay, my iPad, but it's recording right now, and I want to, maybe it's a picture of me in front of a green screen, maybe it is just a picture of me or a picture of somebody else that I'm videotaping, but while I'm recording, this is where your camera person comes into play. Okay, I'm talking, but I'm ready to, maybe I say, Mr. J Column has a great website. Maybe you know who Mr. J Column is. If you don't, there he is. Alright, he has a great website. So you can see that now your video has become interactive. And in fact, if somebody clicked that picture of J Column, it would show a bigger version. I could have a website and they could click on the picture of the website and it could bring them to the website. So you could do that. I can add V-apps in my video